SCP-5431 Exploding Head Syndrome. Special Containment Procedures. Due to the unpredictability of SCP-5431 events, prohibitive costs associated with mass application of amnestics, and the relatively harmless effects of the anomaly, direct containment of SCP-5431 has been indefinitely suspended. Foundation personnel have been deployed to major medical organizations and tasked with ensuring SCP-5431 remains classified as a medical mystery with no known cause. Funding for research involving SCP-5431 is to be discouraged. Foundation researchers will continue investigating SCP-5431 events, as well as interviewing and examining individuals capable of perceiving them, whenever convenient. Description: SCP-5431 is a phenomenon known to occur within discrete higher-dimensional spaces. Current Foundation consensus indicates that static electricity discharge between two or more higher-dimensional bodies could be responsible, but more research is necessary before SCP-5431 can be fully explained. As these events occur at considerable distance above our three-dimensional space, the vast majority of SCP-5431 events go almost entirely unnoticed by human beings. Note: no, we still don't have a decent word we can use to describe this spatial relationship. If you have suggestions, contact the Conlanging Department at extension 6876. Dr. Richie Hernandez, Senior Researcher for SCP-5431. However, exceptions may occur. The exact conditions necessary for observation of SCP-5431 are unknown, and believed to be so specific as to be functionally random. Research indicates that SCP-5431 is most commonly observed as potential observers are falling asleep or waking up. This is consistent with research into other anomalies suggesting that interaction with higher dimensional spaces can be achieved either immediately before or during sleep. Individuals who observe SCP-5431 events, henceforth referred to as SCP-5431-0, report hearing or experiencing loud noises as they are falling asleep or waking up. Instances of SCP-5431-0 exhibit strong, often frightened emotional reactions to the sound, but do not report significant pain. Around 10% of all SCP-5431-0 instances also experience visual disturbances like perceiving visual static, lightning, or flashes of light. Some also experience heat, strange feelings in their torso, or feeling of electrical tinglings that ascends to the head before auditory phenomena is observed. Addendum SCP-5431.01, an account of SCP-5431. In his 1691 biography of French philosopher René Descartes, author Adrien Baylet described the following episode, occurring on the night of November 10, 1619, just before Descartes fell asleep. Immediately he had a new dream in which he believed he heard a sharp and shattering noise, which he took for a clap of thunder. The fright it gave him woke him directly, and after opening his eyes he perceived many sparkling lights scattered about the room. The same thing had often happened to him at other times. Collaboration with Foundation researcher Abidemi Adowu-Otaiku at the University of Southampton School of Medicine has indicated a high degree of likelihood that this dream was really an SCP-5431 event. Addendum SCP-5431.02 Notes on the discovery of SCP-5431. Following the events described in Addendum SCP-5431.01, René Descartes went on to found the Foundation precursor known as La Camarilla pour l'enquête de la première philosophie, the Chamber for Investigation of the First Philosophy, also simply called the Camarilla. Before its collapse in 1649 due to internal personality conflicts, the Camarilla recruited several leading scientists and philosophers in France and the Netherlands. These included Descartes' longtime friend Isaac Beekman, celebrated polyglot Anna Maria van Sherman, and French statesman Cardinal Pierre de Bérulle. In subsequently suppressed portions of his work Traité de Energumenis, Treatise on the Possessed, Cardinal Berulle would argue in favor of parallel spaces to our own reality as a possible source of demonic possession. Berulle also argued that these spaces occasionally intersected our own, and hostility to the Christian faith enabled these spaces to interact with one another. Descartes would later return to this hypothesis shortly before his death in 1650 as a possible explanation for his now famous thought-provoking dreams. But it would not be until Ludwig Schläfli and Bernhard Riemann established the basics of higher-dimension mathematics that the idea would be taken seriously by Foundation precursor Kaiserliches Deutsches Prüfamt für Paranormal Angelegenheiten, KDPPA. In 20 redacted. The Foundation would observe higher dimensional spaces firsthand through the use of imaging techniques developed by Foundation researcher Dr. Roderick Argent. Further investigation would prove the existence of SCP-5431. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and comment. Subscribe and click the bell icon.